I'm live for a bit. Hang on a minute, I'm getting feedback. I need to turn this down actually. This system's actually running quite well, and I've just swapped the storage folder to the other hard drive. That's the drive I, because I'm defragmenting drive D right now, and last thing I need to do is start storing video files on a drive that's been defragmented. So yeah, we're making good progress. So I've got the antivirus thing scanning on the other boot drive, which is the one that's bad. It hasn't found anything yet, so it could be just bad. It's probably just a bad hard drive. And I'm defragging the D drive, which is where I normally store my live stream data, which is currently yeah, not being used for the live stream. So let me see, I'll just move it down a bit. Right, well basically right now I mapped the other boot drive to Z. Kind of interesting. I mapped it to Z right now, where it's been scanned. It's a shame because, well, that one's got actually 20 gigabytes of free space actually, but my SSD, which I'm on now, which is the XP AHCI, I've only got, actually I've only got 9 gigabytes of free space on this one. So yeah, well, it's not bad considering I've just cleaned a lot of stuff out on there, and I can't defragment this solid state drive because it's not supposed to be defragged, because you don't need to do that. It also wears them out quick. So let me just make sure that my data's been stored there. Oh, my eyes are getting really bad. Right, I should see some temp files in here. I hope it's using this one. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Yes, some temp files. So that's where the data is going right now. Down at the bottom. So that's where my live stream is being recorded at the moment. HDR temp. And you've got quite a bit of space on there. Let's see, 34 gigabyte, which is not bad for my terabyte drive. You know, it says what a terabyte drive is failing. It's just cautionary. It's not failed yet, so it still works. And, this defrag of this D drive is just taking forever. I don't know why. Mind you, that antivirus program was trying to scan it before. I had to kill it. I had to stop the scan because it was just slowing everything down, and I just basically set it to defrag to scan the other drive, which is a different physical drive, so it shouldn't affect the speed of my defrag on D. Anyway, after I've scanned for viruses, I'm going to attempt a disk check and try to fix the problem and see if that works. If not, I'm going to have to use a third-party tool and move that partition, because I suspect that the problem's somewhere in the indexing section of the hard drive, right at the start of the drive address. It could be somewhere in there the problem is. you know, where it has the indexing for the files or something like that. I don't know. I won't know until I actually look at the physical mapping, the actual drive map of it, which I could do. You know, I actually need to install that other tool. Let's have a look. Right, I should be able to get to it under hardware, tools. It's mini tool I really want. Where the heck is that? I'm just going to search it quicker. I can't remember. I put it. See if I can find it. Oh, it's not on there. It must be on the other one. Oh, where the heck is it? Oh, I'll just try with less words. I don't believe this. It's on here somewhere. Magic. Oh, it must be the magic boot. Oh, there we go. That's it. I need to find the latest version. It's got a weird name. Well, that was dated 2016. Well, it seems to be the only one I can find right now. Well, unless I've got the number wrong, let me just remove that number. Ah, yeah, there's two of them. The latest, well, the latest one's still 2016. Anyway, I'll send a desktop shortcut to my, and then I'll have a look, see if there's another one. Right, Yeah, it looks like it's the only one I've got. Oh well, it'll work. Oh, I've got mini tool there, look. That must... Oh, that's a new one. Looks like it's got 2017 on it. I can resize partitions with that. That's the old one. Trouble is, this other system hasn't got much installed on it, so there's a lot of programs missing on it, and I couldn't install much before because I was running out of space. So I'm basically only installing what I really need right now. Oh, Strubus has dropped out again. Maybe he's gone for a dog walk. I hope this isn't too big. Shouldn't be that big really, I think it's about 30 megabytes or something. This antivirus scan is probably slowing it down. Let me just pause this a minute. Shouldn't affect it really. Oh, I hate it when it opens browser windows without you. Right. Okay. I'll just minimize this a minute. Resume the scan. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna No, I don't want a new version on XP, and it probably won't work on. Let me just check the settings because I don't want it nagging me every time I start it. Find the flipping things. Properties, is that the one? No. It's a surface test that I want to use, which is on here. So, but I can't really do it while I'm scanning for viruses. So, but I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a surface test of this hard drive. This is a faulty one. Later on, to look for the bad sectors, and then I'm basically going to remap it so that the bad sectors are no longer in the area. Hopefully it won't be in the middle, and it shouldn't be. It's normally the most accessed part of the disk, which is at the start or sometimes at the end of the disk, and you can usually partition that bad area out by moving the start address over to a section that's not being worn out. But by doing that, it means it won't boot until I change the boot configuration file to point the pointer that points to the start address. That has to be changed as well. Can't find any options in this. Clicking for upgrade, what's that? I want to turn that off, you see, but it won't let me. Oh well. How much space has it used? Well, my space has gone down to 8.97 gigabyte. Well, that's not bad. It looks like it's used about 300 megabytes or something. So oh, this is defects running. Okay, well, yeah, and as for the hard drives, solid state Kingston is good. Boot C and E, F, G, H. Well, it's actually C's marked as Z right now because I've changed the drive letter. But that's all that stuff's at risk of being lost. My D drive is good. And my 1 terabyte drive is the storage drive is also at risk. I mean, it says current pending sector count, it says 95, but and the worst it says 94, so I don't know what that means. I don't know which way around it is. I don't know if it means I've got one sector spare, I don't know. It seems to be backwards, I don't know. Well, how can the current be higher than the worst, which is 94? Because the current is actually, according to that, is worse. So, I don't know. I don't understand this stuff. I'll have to look it up. Every hard drive seems to give out raw data which is difficult to understand. You see on here it says on this good drive it says reported uncorrectable errors, it says 100, and it says worse 100. So, but this is a good drive, right? There's no errors on it, and the threshold is not. So I presume it's subtracting or something, because when I look at that one, current pending sector count, it's at 95, and it says worst 94, but on here it says threshold not. So what the hell does it mean? It doesn't make sense. So does it mean I've used that there's 5 bad sector counts or something because it's at 95? I assume so. It seems to work backwards. It's like it subtracted 5 from the from 100. And let's look at my other drive. It says current pending sector count. Well, this doesn't make sense. It says 200, worst is 200, and the threshold is not. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. That it just doesn't add up. How the hell can it? Can that be highlighted yellow and say it's bad when there's no data in the threshold? It's not. Raw value says 2, so does that mean I've got 2 bad blocks? Let's look at this other one. What's the raw data on this one? Well, according to this incorrect current pending sector count on this one, it's got a raw data of 378. So does that mean 378 bad blocks on there? Uncorrectable sector count 378 as well. That's on here. So yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to work this stuff out.